ass black folks acting like Democrats loved us. They ain't never cared nothing about us, and they still don't. But y'all keep falling for this goddamn trap they keep putting out there, thinking they care so much about you.
Hey, there's not a point that I can disagree with. I can't disagree with it, especially again the whole Voting Rights Act thing, because Democrats seem to inconveniently try to forget history, right? They try to forget that Republicans actually paved the way for modern day civil rights. Like, for example, we talk about the first Civil Rights Act, which is the Civil Rights Act of 1866, that was passed by Republicans overwhelmingly in Congress. However, it was vetoed by the Democrat president, Andrew Johnson, and the Republicans in Congress had to override the veto. And Republicans, for the most part, have been on board overwhelmingly with civil rights since the Civil War. And in fact, when you talk about women's rights, women's voting rights, that was spearheaded by Republicans as well, too. But again, Democrats have rewritten history. They brainwashed people into thinking that, oh, it's Democrats that have fought for people's civil rights and basic freedoms since the founding of this country. And that's just not true. Okay. For the most part, when you talk about civil rights, voting rights, all of these things, they were primarily supported by Republicans. But again, Democrats inconveniently leave that out. They try to change it and try to take credit and say that, you know, every Republican before 1964 was actually a Democrat, right? This is what they do. And every Democrat was actually a Republican, except they never do that with FDR, right? They love claiming FDR, who, by the way, is responsible for redlining, okay? Because that's where redlining originated in the New Deal, okay? Which is what a lot of these woke revolutionaries complain about in regards to systemic racism. And anytime these people talk about systemic racism, you can always trace it back to some Democrat policy, right? That's the hilarious part about how, you know, black people just vote for Democrats no matter what, thinking that Democrats have been fighting for them throughout most of the history of the party, when that's just not true, right? That's just not true. It's just actually not true. And I'm glad some people actually understand this.
And yep, I said what I said and I meant what I said. But then, you know, shit goes on to ask, you know, so you call, you know, Republicans and y'all said Kamala Harris is a DEI hire. Do you think she's a DEI hire? Fuck yeah, she's a DEI hire. She's a DEI hire. She was hired because she was a woman and because she was a woman of color. And she started calling herself black. Then this interview, I'm talking about, well, she always called herself black. You telling a fucking lie, because Kamala Harris called herself whatever she need to call herself to get whatever vote she need to get. I'm waiting on her to say that she's a trans woman, because now she's trying to get votes on the trans community. Kamala Harris has been an energy woman when she was running up there in fucking California. She became a black woman when she was running for VP, and she needed the black vote. And like I said, I'm waiting on her to say she's a trans woman, because now she's trying to get votes from the trans community. So don't sit up here and act like Kamala Harris don't switch with the wind because she kept. This was the worst interview ever. And Trump, I give kudos to you for even going into this bullshit, because I wouldn't have went nowhere near it. I wouldn't have went nowhere near it, period. But let me tell y'all something. If y'all sit up here thinking just because the person is black or just because the person is a woman that they got to jump in line with the Democratic Party or they got to vote for Kamala Harris, kiss the crack of my ass, because I am a black woman and I'm not voting for either. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris and I'm not voting for the Democratic Party, and it is what the fuck it is.
Yo, that might have been one of the most epic rants I've ever heard. Wow. I can't disagree with anything that she said. I can't disagree at all. Can any of you guys disagree with what she said? If anybody got any disagreements, please let me know in the comment section, because I didn't find anything that she said to be incorrect, right? I think this woman knows exactly what she's talking about. She knows exactly what happened. And again, don't let the media fool you, right? They're trying to tell you that, oh, Trump turned off millions of black voters. Not true. Okay. Again, the vast majority of these people respect what Trump did. A lot of black people definitely respect what he did. And if anything, I think Trump's support has went up. Okay. I really do. I think a lot more people are supporting Trump because of that. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black Conservative Perspective. Peace.